Okay, now we're in North Delta here, spring cleanup. I'm just gonna kind of cherry pick today, not knowing how much scrap is worth, which is the biggest problem. I don't care about the aluminum part, I care more about tin, because if they go down 70%, it would be like $45. But if they go down at 50%, it'd be like more like 100, close to 100. So we'll see. Or 35% would go down to about 100, maybe 95, something like that. So we're just gonna kind of cherry pick stuff. Look, got the Silver Surfer right now, but if we'll see. I'm looking for lawn chairs, like aluminum, copper, brass, obviously. Cutting cords if I have to. If like there's there's stuff there. There's aluminum thing here. I'll just grab that. See, this is right now Sunday. Yesterday I was doing a scrap run, so I didn't do nothing yesterday. But we'll throw in this thing here. We'll just look here. This caught my eye here. Aluminum, but I'm gonna throw it and then make a big load in my bin. Is it the mortar here? Big mortar, I'll take this. Because prices could rebound. It almost looks like a milk bottle. Okay, we'll take this. Awfully big mortar, that thing there. I was looking for this. Okay. Well, the electric one might have a battery or something. Blade shot. I'm gonna pass on it. I thought it was gas. Pass on it. Couple wheels. What's this made of? Steel? Nope. A lot of metal around, but we'll have to see what the price comes up to. Price drops big time, will be a lot of metal in the streets left. Most scrappers can't afford fuel. If you're only getting, say, $70 a ton, the pickup truck burns so much fuel, and they're only making $50 a load on a pickup truck or less. Fuel's more expensive than your time, so there might be a lot of guys not in the picture. So we'll know Monday. I'm gonna go find out exactly what it's going for. If it's around 100, I'll probably get the other van and load the van up. Today's raining really hard anyways, and I gotta be home around 6:30, so I got 5-6 hours still. But I'm just kind of seeing if there's any things of value, obvious value, right? There's always bikes and stuff and that kind of scrap. Maybe find some aluminum wheels or something that's has value, but even though price is low, I can still hold on to that kind of stuff. It's heavy, it takes a small area. Okay. Okay, cherry picked wheels. Aluminum wheels, right on. Ooh, very heavy. Probably about 35 pounds at least. Well, that's good. New cherry picking does pay off. Well, for me. Whew. These are the centers here. They're too far gone. There should be $100 here, but who knows now? These are the same. Okay, well, paid off. Yeah, this should have copper transformer. This one should. It's an old school one. So, someone cut the cord off it, but I think all the cords are cut here. This thing's kind of cool. Very heavy. Never seen one like this before, actually. It's very heavy, so maybe some attachments here for it. HEPA filters and stuff. It's probably unique. What? Maybe it's European or something. It's called a flare backs or something. I don't know. These are all attachments here. Maybe something really rare. I might just take the attachments because someone's gonna say, "Hey man, that's a $500 vacuum." Just take it anyways. Just unusual. Never seen one before, and could maybe make a robot out of that thing. Look how cool that looks, actually. That's really cool. And very heavy too. It's probably got a good mortar in it. Okay, well, we're putting along. I'm sure those are probably around 75 cents a pound. Those aluminum wheels. It's probably $75 at least, 25 pounds each for sure. Maybe 35 pounds are actually that heavy. So could have made 75 to 100 on that one fine there. So let's say when you cherry pick. I missed this thing here. When you cherry pick, it's definitely really good. You can pick up metal all year round. When you get the cherry picking stuff, this thing here is split actually. Okay. They look like they're brass. They're not brass, they're just plastic. Spark the wires. few little things. Sometimes the base steel. This one's all aluminum. So we're driving around. I mean, not a lot of stuff. I mean, there's stuff, but a lot of it's just kind of garbage, or just tin by itself. That's showing the gears. Just never know what pops up. I'm looking for good stuff. It's the better dollar, high dollar value stuff, and you know, aluminum and all that kind of stuff. Copper, brass, aluminum, and dirty aluminum too. That kind of stuff. We'll exit there. I'm seeing lots of tires and wheels, more than the other place. A lot of tires with no rims, but some with rims. But I'm not taking none of those at all right now. Like, you know, I'll be, you know, I'm gonna cherry pick as much as I can, and then grab loads of metal, maybe do a scrap run or something with the metal, dump it into take a scrap yard. I'll have to see the price first. But cherry picking is the way to go. I always cherry picked, even years ago. I always scored stuff. You know, I used to take a Chevette, Pontiac Acadian Chevette in '87, and fill the hatchback up full of stuff. It always did pretty good. Some shocks there and stuff. But some of these dead ends you have to really watch. You can't see the end of it. Worth taking a look. And that's where we find weird stuff. If the weather was good, it would have been way more stuff, and probably some really good stuff, like furniture and stuff. Right now the weather is raining really hard for the next 4 or 5 days, so we're gonna be stuck with a crappy spring cleanup, I think. Trampoline stuff. See how this looks like it was just a dead end streets? It's actually a whole area. This is dead end here, and then it goes that way. But when you first looked at it, it would look pretty small. Got another scooter here. I'll swing around and grab it. Okay. Yeah, thought they're aluminum. Caught my eye right at the end here, coming through here. I didn't see it at the start because there's too much junk on top of it. But I knew it might be aluminum, so definitely gonna throw it in. These are actually pretty heavy. I think lots of weights. Easily 40 pounds or more. Can't believe how heavy they are. Double check to make sure. It seems so heavy. It seems so heavy. Okay, there it is. Looks like cast here. Both cast metals. Mortar, drill. cheap door, I'll tell you. Only flaw about there is the door. You have to slam it so hard. You slam it lightly, it doesn't close. That's the only thing I hate about this van, to be honest, is door. I would rather have two barn type doors that open, or swing doors to them, than having that thing. Or even two sliders would be better too. That's another thing. You always have to go to one side. This way I can work both sides of the traffic. Okay, well, I never went to that street, so I'll go back. This is where I got the aluminum wheels. I'll back up there, hold on. Oh, oh, look at that, jumper cables. Oh, hello. There's two microwaves over there, but I'm not going to grab them. Not today. Even though this cord's a little cheap, but it's still copper. Can't go wrong with copper. Steel. How cheap? I'll take this can, you know, at least it's worth 10 cents. Really, really heavy, these things. Zinc, maybe? Not sure. Oh. I don't want the lid. There it is. Let's see if I can smash out that nail here, or not, the screw. Enough wood in my yard. A fancy one, look at that. Professional one. Bringing stuff out now. Yeah, sure, I could. Yeah? Yeah. Hopefully it's an old one. Sewing machine here too. Yeah, just throw it right in the back there. Thanks very much. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks.
Have a good day, man.
Yeah, you too. Still in there actually. Think you might pull it out. Because usually it's dirty aluminum. Self-stripped. Mason, just a cheapo, but this might be just steel. That's all steel. Oh, this thing's leaking. It stinks. Carburetor's leaking. Find a rag or something. Stinks. Okay, big jack there. Oh, fishing rods caught my eye. Let's see here. I think that guy threw fishing rods out last year. If I remember correct. Downrigger setup. Rods are hard to sell anyways, but just never know. Not working, but I'll throw it in. Let me grab my gloves, hold on. That's the computer here. Little gold plating there. It's an old computer. From a car computer. These vacuums are actually pretty good. Get rid of the bottom part. Bag. No circuit board, but stripped. A printer. A bit of wire. That's an old tool here. It's an old box wrench. Oh, that's pretty old. I think it's a box wrench. Seems kind of weird. That's the thing, is not just scrap you're looking for. There could be other stuff here. Just cool things in general. Some sort of wrench of some sort. Funny, no ceiling fans in Delta. I found maybe one or two that I saw, but I grabbed one. But I saw two total. This is lumber. Usually there's lots of ceiling fans. It's showing that a lot of people are renovating. People don't have the extra money to do it. Pressure washer. Take it. Oh, it's a heavy one. It's got a big motor in this one. It's really heavy. When times are good, people renovate, just change fixtures and lights and all that. But I've seen two ceiling fans in the other part of Delta only. I grabbed one. The one I was driving, it was kind of a busy road. Normally I would find 20 or 30 during spring cleanup, you know, showing you, you know, things are changing, right? But maybe they're getting less and less of these things around, maybe too, as they start changing lighting and stuff. You understand, one video will have subtitles or closed captions, and the other one won't. Like, what's going on here? Why is that? I don't change the settings. They're set for on. People are doing the water, this stuff. All wrecked. So, like I say, I don't know. They tell me when they're available. You read the website. Closed captions are available when they're available. So, I don't know. Maybe I put too many videos out and it just, I don't know what it is, but it's gotta play by ear. But you know, if you're watching what I'm doing, you don't have to listen to what I'm saying, because I ramble about nothing half the time, so that's the way it goes. Okay, keep moving ahead. I like the cul-de-sacs because, you know, a lot of cars drive them, like truck and trailers. You know, they're all hard worried to back up and stuff, so I take these. Sometimes I got lucky. Last time I did one, a dead end, and it was 8 aluminum wheels worth almost $400. Oh, look at that, it's got a transformer right there. Let me see. This could be copper. I don't know why they took it out trying to repair it. That's not copper. Just gonna grab the. I mean, it could be one side copper. There's the fan. It's just a start anyways. Pickups like Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, so lots of time to pick stuff up and do things. I'll do another one here. Grab this here. It's obviously working, but I don't want any other stuff. The whole set here, but batteries, forget it. Let someone use it if it works. gonna have a battery in it. Someone took it. I'm just trying to take good metals. Dirty, but it might be just shred price. To be honest, they're paying, I think, 20 cents before. Who knows? They might just be shred, or even 5 cents. Like sometimes they pay less than shred. You have to really look at the prices and find out what they're paying. Just cherry picking. Well, cord shorted out. See that? Cord is burnt. Well, like this is probably maybe close to a pound. Hard to say, but it's getting there. Oh. Let's take the whole thing. Really not a lot of selection, but like it's early. And I think there was the Wally or festival or something. I think that probably will take, you know, most of the action away, because I think last year was the same. It was a little slower, and then picked up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Or Monday, Tuesday really busy. Pick up Wednesday on one section, and Thursday the other section. Been cutting a lot of cords, so wherever cords I can cut, I'm cutting. So I don't know if that's aluminum one there. Looks like a steel one. But some houses don't have nothing, so some neighborhoods are really quiet. So it's gonna be like really hit and miss right now. That's why I didn't really come out yesterday, because I figured it was gonna be lousy. Well, but I'm gonna cut a bunch of cords there. Just cut what I can. I think most of it's all junk anyways. Looks good, but it's not really good. It's just junk. It's all brittle. Okay. Garden weasel. Let's check these things out. Both steel. Okay, well, definitely staying. Oh, I see a tap. Oh, it's not a tap. Stainless, which is good. I thought it was aluminum, the color of it, but steel. Well, maybe somebody wants it, I'll leave the cord on it, even though it's ugly. There's a frying pan up here I'm going to grab in a minute. Disney movies here. Another tree. Some of these cast iron ones are worth money. I saw a TikTok. They had a whole selection of stuff. It's some oddball. This is an oddball here too. I have to double check some of that stuff. Just in case it's worth something, right? That's a pretty good cord, heavy. Still basically slow. A lot of streets have nothing. Further south I go, less and less. Their pickups a Wednesday, but it's just really not much here. It's just like very poor and really wet, and I think people aren't doing nothing. Just too much rain. I see piles in people's driveways that will come out, but not right now. I'm just cutting cords. Oh, it's a blow mold Santa. Oh, it's another blow mold. Well, one blow mold. Oh, it's destroyed. His head's gone. That's too bad. And you got bags of stuff, and you don't even know what's in the bags. Cut the cord off him. Too bad. Santa. See what's in these bags. There could be good stuff in there. You just don't know. There's no point going in these. There's something in here. Metal. Okay. These old school ones are actually got a big mortar. Pretty heavy. Brand new, no antique ones. Nope. Oh, I see a car battery buried in that stuff. It's actually a pretty heavy little thing for its size, way too heavy. I'm gonna get my gloves. See the angle. There it is. I don't know what they're worth nowadays, but this one's heavy. Stereo. Probably 30 pounds, pretty heavy. Okay. Garage door, motor. This one can HMS it, I guess. Let's grab it. It's here. This gas lawnmower. This one's got flames on it. Wow. It's actually really heavy. We'll put the bag in case it's sellable. Just never know. Really not much out there besides, you know, just a regular tin. First lawnmower, gas, that's a huge area. I'm driving for, I don't know, since noon. No, maybe 12:30. So it's been quite a while to be driving there for. It's already 4 o'clock. Wow, first lawnmower that's gas. Okay. Springs here we grab. The meat. It's a little bit more than tin, that's all. 20 pounds. Is it aluminum or steel? Could be cast. I'll take this too. Finding some weed eaters, but not a lot of other stuff. That's right on. I could cut it if I had to. Let's take the whole thing. Not that bad. More on there. It's actually a ceiling fan right there, so let's just grab it. Just turning up here. The other side had no ceiling fans. That was a pressure washer. Part of a pressure washer. It's a solid piece of brass here, probably 3 pounds right there. I've had it before. This piece is probably 10 pounds. Okay, first dryer cord I've seen all through everywhere I've been. It's all been cut. All been cut, every one I seen. Okay, well, we'll take it. There's aluminum. Here's a scrapper here. I think this guy picks up mostly irony stuff, but he looks like he has a couple fridges and a little bit of aluminum, a bike, a couple bike frames. People who picked up irony aluminum, where they're getting 45 cents, now they're going to get 10 cents. They're going to be shocked when they go there and take their load for 10 cents. You know, 1,000 pounds, only $100, right? Anyways, I think I'm going to call it here. It's just not really that great. This south side here, not that good. North, it was a little bit better, more amount of stuff, but I think I'll just, you know, go tomorrow is probably better. I did find 4 aluminum wheels, tires and wheels, and just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. Nothing to write home about, but you know, just get out there and drive, you know, and to see what the selection is. Also, like I say, dirty stainless could be so low right now. It's 20 cents before, so what's it now? So that's kind of the big question. And if I'm going to try to find out how much tin is tomorrow. If it's $100 a ton, I'll bring the big truck and I'll just load tin and, you know, do the regular stuff. But if it's down to around 70, I may not. But I might just bring the other truck anyways, just to cherry pick also, and throw bikes in, because when they start putting stuff in your bikes, especially, takes up a lot of room, and you know, I don't want to bang this up too much. You don't have to. The other one doesn't matter, it's all paneled inside. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Spring cleanup, North Delta. Pickup is going to be on Wednesday and Thursday, and today is Sunday. You guys have a great day. Thanks for watching.